n- always like become a target of like needing to be captured and restrained all the time.
Well, because he's like a
Consider a
force of
scientist.
nature, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't. When Banner is the Green Hulk, he can't really think much.
Mm.
And the angrier he gets, the less rational he gets. But also the stronger he gets, which is a problem.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, like the Hulk's kind of not a sustainable hero.
Hero type?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he's better as a directed weapon. Which is why I think Banner being vital as like an inventor and medic for the Avengers is more useful than him as just the Hulk.
Yeah. Like he should be their last resort, I guess.
Yeah, generally. Actually, that just
This
made
is
something
my
click with
last
me.
resort. Yeah.
Uh, did you ever see that Spider-Man the Animated Series mini arc where Spidey and Wolverine kind of start a new Avengers on a different planet?
Uh-huh. I think I
Uh,
did.
and yeah, Dr. Connor ends up filling the role of Banner slash Hulk as Connor slash
Hmm.
Lizard.
Hmm.
And it didn't click to me that they were doing that deliberately as a parallel.
Yeah.
And that Spidey and Wolverine were meant to be like Iron Man and Cap.
Oh. Ow. Hey, folks, don't injure your leg. Your leg's kind of precious.
Legs, don't take them for granted. Ugh.
I hate that sometimes Bjorn Vor replies to me with a thumbs up.
Right, because it feels sarcastic.
Yes,
But he
it
super
feels
just
deeply
means it.
sarcastic to me. He super just means it.
Yeah,
But I know but I'm pretty sure that now he knows that it gets on my nerves. He does
maybe
it just because it does gets on my nerves.
that could also be true. Yeah,
I feel like I've created this sort of friendship, my friends.
yeah, you do foster this sort of like interaction.
And yeah, like people just like to bully me for some reason.
Maybe it's because you like being bullied.
Are you trying to blame me, the victim of the situation?
I'm just pointing out a correlation. The cause is not for me to say. What?
Because
Got quiet
no,
all of a
sorry,
sudden. What's wrong?
this interaction, right? So in the quotes mine, like 14, like 16 minutes ago, Jez apparently said we've made him wet, and that's great, and that's concerning. So I asked if these guys are having an orgy in the VC there,
And the verdict?
and the verdict is a thumbs up from Bjorn Var.
Excellent. Okay, that's funny.
Yep, yep. I said fuck you, Bjorn Var, with my usual pointing ogre face. And he says, that's kind of the point, I guess. Like I said, I'm being bullied.
Oh, that's good.
Nobody loved me.
Aw. Nobody knows the trouble you've seen.
Can't believe this. I'm so sweet to all of you, and this is what I get.
Yeah, it's fun.
Well, not all of you, I suppose. To a select few of you, I am very sweet.
I'm very sweet to one or more of you.
Mm-hmm. And to the rest of you, I'm just polite and cordial, I guess.
Usually.
Yeah, usually.
That heavily depends on whether or not you've been getting enough sleep.
Hey, I'm usually polite and sweet. How dare you slander me like this? Right, Koja? Right? Right, Koja?
I don't feel like your
Oh, she's
cat
so
is an
cute.
impartial source.
She's not a source for anything. She's a cat.
Yeah, but you're asking her
Can't
opinion.
corroborate. Yeah, but I do insane things like that all the time. Why would you take me seriously about that, Jonathan? Are you okay?
Yeah, mate.
Mm-hmm. Don't know what's going on, but John's right. Oh, fuck you for that.
Oh, that's good. Oh, I like that.
You're sure Kocha has things to say, though? Yeah, I'm sure. Like the quality of breakfast, not having tuna, um, um, the fact that I always close the bathroom door on her, making her have to work to get in, you know?
That is really
Sure, she
rude of
thinks
you.
that's all very rude. You see? Even this human has opinions about it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, this human.
Yes.
God, might as well just called me male.
God. It
Oh man.
usually I'm fine with like, cause like okay, like this used to get on a few of my friends' nerves when we were at school, and people refer to us as female students, and I'm like, I don't see why that's a
No,
bad
that's
designation. We
okay.
are female students. Like,
Yeah.
it's bad. It for me, it's bad when people are when a guy is just like, yeah, females like that.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Like female is a
Females
perfectly
like
good
that.
adjective, but it doesn't
Yeah.
work as a noun because it could be any species. When you apply
Yeah.
it to like a thing a person can be, the implication is that the female is a person.
Yeah.
Yeah, like female doctor, good. Females, not.
Mm-hmm.
I have a double run
Like,
going, male streamer man. All right. Slowly working my way to catch up with where Ichika is. Midnight Owls is going about the same, although I know one of them's going to go way easier.
mm-hmm.
Because when I was playing through it with Ichika's, with Bop's character, I was just like, man, I miss the Aeon so bad. Because the Undertow basically gives everybody, all of the undead in the area have fucking mirror image on them, right from the get go. And a bunch of the casters are, well, they're all undead to start with. They've all got mirror image. The casters obviously have other buffs on them, and they keep doing plague clouds, which
Mm.
they are immune to, and we are. Let me check my notes. Not, but the commander being an Aeon makes it a lot easier because I could just group them up and then dispel the illusions and then murder them. Oh no, not a hot evil woman. Can you tell me where this where the hot evil women are, so I can make sure not to head in that direction of the hot evil women? Welcome, him.
I agree.
Uh,
I am.
so good. Actually, how is your equipment sitch? Composite longbow, it's +4 axiomatic Jedi. First hit in a round against an enemy more than 30 feet away. The enemy suffers a -2 penalty to AC for 2 rounds. Well, that's good. Anyway, let's get over to the game.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Fucking TikTok. There's this one Vine or TikTok, I'm not sure, but it's this kid doing a DJ thing, and his dad's next to him, and he's like, "All right, everybody, let's go." And it's just it's so sad.
So glad you're done getting onto sertraline about 3 weeks before my boiler packed in, and my roof sprang a leak. Else my mental health right now would not be in a perky state it currently actually is. Well, I'm glad that you got your brain chemistry together and exercised those coping mechanisms in time.
Yeah. And boiler packed in and your roof sprung a leak. All those two things at once like that. I hate that.
Too many things all at once. Alright, I need to remember that she'll have 1 fewer attacks natively. I'll need to give her haste. Well, let's get on the ship
Minor
first.
event. Not like anything minor event, not anything big or anything.
Yeah.
But I hate when there are adults who are like, wow, these kids just don't like reading anymore. Blah 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 blah. I'm like, this isn't the kid's fault that the kid doesn't like to read. It's the parents' fault.
Also, I'm willing to bet
reading habit.
I'm willing to bet that they do. They just read off of screens.
Yeah. And even if they don't read like if they don't read from like books, that would be because their parents are like not spending time with any books with them at all either. Now I've seen plenty of other children who are like so interested in reading. But that's because their parents are also reading with them.
Right? Alright, so I need to prepare because we're going up against undead.
Says our boiler leak engineering has held up for a full 24 hours, and that's pleasing. Hell yeah.
Right on.
I hope that lasts until you can get someone to help you with that. To repair that for you. Friggin'. God. That was such a good picture, by the way. What was it, a tray? Or like some sort of cover for something? That you just managed to lead the water down to the sink. Very good, very good. And Savant says tomorrow he's either going to be snowed in or you get to see your doctor about your foot. And Snow's looking very aggressive on the radar.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh.
But no, the tray and the boxwood solution, like that was clever.
Yeah.
Innovative. Look at you doing a Homo sapiens over there. Oh, what spells are gonna help me? Because there's a bunch of undead. There's also fucking golems. It's just such a hard fight. Wish the DC was a bit higher on Rift.
Man. I was just reminded of an unpleasant person from a while ago. So like, in my house we have this like water dispenser thing. It it's from it's something that you pay an amount of money every month, and um you know, it's like it does hot water, cold water, filters the water for you.
Oh yeah.
Um, and every 6 months, the company will send out someone to do maintenance, and it's free because it's included in the contract and the money you pay every month. So
Okay.
that's, you know, that's not annoying.
Yeah, that's pretty solid.
Yeah. One of the maintenance persons who came by once was like, came over, did the thing, and then I was chatting to someone while leaving my laptop on, and she was like, she commented about that to my mom, like, that's a waste of electricity right there.
I see.
Which, okay, fair. And then she apparently told my mom that, you know, it's bad luck to have like cobwebs high up, because so like we have a really fucking high ceiling. I believe that the original contractors of this house sort of left that ceiling high up there because it's like to give the homeowners um some sort of like a bit of a freedom if they want to add an attic space.
Right.
That's how high up, like, we can fit an attic space above us if we wanted to, right? And it's sort of impossible to really clean that high up unless you have the tools for it, which we currently don't.
Right. Sounds
She
like
told
this
my
was.
mom, who is an old lady,
Hmm.
it's bad luck, and um to have cobwebs up there. You
I
know that,
see.
like, kind of catty, but like, she, I say it's a catty comment, but mom says like it sounded like she was doing a well-meaning thing, but like my mom was like, wow, this woman doesn't even understand that I'm staring into her soul. Like, did you really just say that to me
Hmm.
while you're doing a professional call? Are you fucking serious? Right? Sent a
Alright.
strongly worded
Those.
letter, well,
Yeah.
email to customer service about that.
Good. Fuck her. Fuck that shit.
Told him to tell her that's frankly none of her business, seeing as my mother is old and I have no ability to climb up that fucking high to deal with the cobwebs. Thanks.
Yeah, cobwebs aren't actually like a problem. The only thing they are likely to attract are those, like, what are they called? The actual, like, people call them daddy long legs, but that's used for a bunch of stuff. They're like cellar spiders.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Anyway, they are attracted to cobwebs because they don't spin their own webs.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, like, they're just there.
Yeah. But, you know, we've since fixed that problem. But like, wow, lady, maybe shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Make with the shutting up.
This is the woman who has never known how and when to shut up. Sorry. Huh. As it turns out, learning when to shut up is a skill.
Yeah, it is. A lot of skills that are
Hi,
like
Kojo.
learning not to do the thing.
Hi, Kojo.
tend to eat more aggressive spiders anyway. I didn't know that.
Didn't know that.
They're good luck in
At the
Ukraine.
very least, those spiders also keep away mosquitoes here, as far as I've noticed.
Yeah, yeah. I always thought that they
That's pretty good.
largely ate small flying insects.
Hmm.
But it also makes sense that they might eat spiders because it's not like they spin webs that they can catch stuff in.
Yeah.
All right.
Apparently, cobwebs are good luck in Ukraine. Oh. Right. That's news to me.
Shit.
Hi, Coda. I love you.
What did Tropic Shield do again? Oh, mischance. Yeah, why not? Sela.
Oh, man. Everyone, as I'm sure you already know, but I must inform you once again, Koja is adorable.
Mm-hmm. Very cute. Very good. Very good cat.
She has come over specifically for pets.
I don't know how many of these are going to help me fight the golems.
Monsters?
Not the golems are the issue because they're like a lot of resistances. Basically, they're immune to spells. They have a neutral alignment. I think. Maybe they don't have a neutral alignment, but I think they do. Maybe more hedging weapons. At least those force attacks. Oh wait, does that have spell resistance? It does not. So those are force attacks. Range touch. Got anything here that'd be good for undead? Holy Whisper, give me. Evil outsiders, evil aligned dragons, and undead in the burst take 2d8 points of damage. And good aligned creatures get a +2 sacred bonus on attack and damage for 1 round. Well, that's kind of mid. What you laughing at?
Apparently, M and Crimson are new to the fact that Koja's hecking adorable. Well, I'm
Consider
glad
me
you've
informed. I
both
will
been informed.
be filing Koja being cute under important facts.
Thank you.
That's great. I
I'm
like
glad you're
that.
giving her the correct filing category.
File them. I barely know them. Waka 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 waka.
Uh-huh. You dweeb.
Yeah. Alright, I think she's good. Do you have anything that can help us here? Life Bubble, maybe.
Hey, chat.
Life Blast, maybe.
The other day, I had so like I was at work, and then I cringed because I remembered like some of the pet names the couples in my school when I was a teenager
Oh no.
gave each other. Okay, it reminded me at work because like there's a husband and wife with their young toddler, cute as a button toddler. They call mom and dad. Mom and dad call each other papa and mama. I get it. Absolutely understandable.
Yeah, that's fine.
100%.
Teens.
Hell yeah. Teens, right? These are teenagers, and this was during sports day, right? Like I was like, and I'm not good at sports. I'm not sure if you all know this.
What?
I fucking hate track meets. Fuck track meets, man. Anyway, right? I'm struggling here, trying to get the sports drink bottle to open. And then I hear this girl talk to her boyfriend, and they're referring to each other as Papa and Mama.
Oh, that's cursed.
And I'm like, Papa, why would you do that? Why would you say that to people? Like, Mama, why are you so mad? And I'm like, ugh. Like, what does that fucking mean? What, Papa and Mama? You're fucking teenagers. What, Papa and Mama? Okay? And
Yeah,
that was very bad for me to hear. Like,
I don't like
I
it.
still think about that and cringe. You know? That's how
Uh-huh.
bad it was.
To be fair, you do
Um,
think about and cringe at a lot of things.
I know. I am what you would call,
Weak?
yes. I am weak to cringe. Like, you know in Pokemon weakness types?
Yeah.
If I was a Pokemon, my weakness type is cringe.
Wait, but
Mr.
wouldn't...
Mime would cringe me.
Okay. So that
Yeah.
would... But you can't introduce a new type without having it interact with other types. Is it the only introduced type, or is there also a based type that's diametrically opposed to it?
Maybe there is. I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't think too much about Pokemon.
Pokemon's good.
It is, but I didn't grow up with it.
I like the idea of a based type Pokemon, though. That's pretty stupid.
Mm-hmm. Too. Now we need to figure out what Pokemon would fall under a base type, and which would fall under cringe type.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, point is, I had this chat with John, and I realized most of my affectionate nicknames are insults.
Mm-hmm. I've noticed! I am aware of that.
So if I call you nerds, it's actually affection.
I've been telling them this forever.
I know, but like, it's it's certainly a revelation on my part somehow.
Oh, poor Bob.
My weakness type is cringe. Thanks, Em.
You really do be like that.
It really do.
Do we have access to the Sun domain?
Get more brand new information from Bop.com. Hey! Come
Oh,
on now.
wow. That's not what I was expecting. Okay, so Sun domain, historically, its famous thing is fuck the undead.
Right.
Like, when you take the Sun domain as a cleric, you get a unique version of what's it called? Turn undead, or like channel energy. That's like twice as powerful at damaging the undead.
Mm-hmm.
But this one works out to give you a 50% mischance against all melee attacks by your enemies, which is so great, but
Weak?
also no, that's really good.
Oh.
Because see, that's an effect of a third level spell, but it lasts that spell lasts a round per level. This lasts 10 minutes a level, and you get the other benefits of the domain.
Huh. All right.
Wacky. What's glory give me?
Comes in, you ran away to put away silverware you were using, came back to cringe weakness type. Right. So, I was explaining to John that not listening to John, I was listening to chat, I was having this chat with John that, some pet names couples have for each other, especially the teenagers. When I was a teenager, was real weird, real creepy. Like, was I just did I just hear someone kink out loud at me, like at each other, but in my vicinity without my consent?
Mm,
you know.
I do know.
Um, and because they're teenagers call each other papa and mama, and that's freaky to me. That's a nuh-uh for me,
Yeah,
Captain.
it's uncomfortable.
Yep.
Could do without it.
And no, they're not. They don't have a child between them. They're just boyfriends and girlfriends in high school. Anyway, I said that if I was a Pokemon, my weakness type would be cringe. And there you are. You're caught up.
Cool story.
I. Huh. Uh,
Just get enervated.
oh, Westy.
That's real life level drain right there.
Yeah, it really is.
Cool story.
See, on a bad day, cool story would literally take me out.
Mm-hmm.
I would literally. Okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna go now. Bye.
You know I love you.
Never
Mwah.
gonna. I know, but I'm saying, cool story would take me out IRL. Please don't cool story me IRL. Cranking up your cringe setting. No, don't do it. Don't be
set
like me.
set phasers to cringe.
Oh,
Stupid.
no, please have
All
some
right.
mercy.
I think we're about as buffed as we're gonna get. At least, if I start doing more buffs, the short ones are gonna wear off.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
This is
Why
a
is this animated?
this is the boss fight, and it's a genuinely difficult battle. Like, this is one of the hardest I've fought.
Oh.
But the gimmick of this is that they'll just keep getting up unless you take down the one that's glowing. And that will move from one to the other, to the other, to the other as you take it down.
Mm-hmm.
Until they're all dead and it can't jump into them anymore. Then it'll start jumping into the golems. And once you take it out all the golems, then you can actually fight the boss. Oh, I forgot to... Might as well do that now. Thankfully, they're zombies. Although they can do magic, so... Gotta move speed. I'm gonna save Ichika's summons.
Uh-huh.
Instead... Anything I really want to do here? Oh, yeah. I was waiting to sense vitals till we're actually in combat.
Begone, fiend!
Alright.
The hell did he... 94 damage on a crit. Not bad, buddy. Not bad. Yeah, so you see it jumped over to that one. Erin. Let me check their levels. Yeah, that's about the same. I was wondering if this is actually going to be as hard as the standalone, and yeah, it looks like it is. I know, combat.
Ah, do your thing. I've occupied myself with my silly little town builder.
Oh. Maybe later.
I don't like that Socio is in between 3 of these motherfuckers, though.
Yeah, I mean, they're hopefully not going to be too big of a problem. Like, I brought the best anti-undead team. We put together a crack team of undead killers. Oh, that was Circle of Death. Whoops, I was supposed to do Circle of Undead, or Undeath to Death. Whoops-a-doodle.
Oh, bestie, did you just boost them?
No, I just forced Ichika and Social to make saving throws against dying. Don't worry about it.
Sounds like something I should worry about.
Nah, it's fine.
You sure?
Yeah, it's great.
Okay. You don't sound very sure, though.
No, it's totally fine. I wouldn't lie.
Okay, chat, I believe him.
Are you all chaotic evil? Neutral evil, of course. Well, I need to keep you... Wait, no, you stay near... Yeah, so you see it just falls down? It'll just get back up. You can't kill it if it doesn't have the thing in it.
Boo.
Yeah.
I will resist.
Oh, we got lucky on that.
What?
So I used originally to shoot the one and it died. And then it jumped to the next one closest to her, which she also killed. And then it jumped to the next one closest to her, which she shot.
That's pretty crazy.
So in 6 seconds, she's just like pow, 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 pow. Like, fuck. Alright. Ichika, please, do that.
Make with a smacking.
That's so rad.
Fall!
Jeez, Socio.
He's doing a ton of good work.
Yeah. I think he's got the power of God and anime on his side or something.
He's at least got the power of God in him.
That's, well, yeah. Kind of his whole deal. If you're gonna make it that easy, Reggie will happily take it. Okay, so they're gonna give me a moment's reprieve, and I need to fucking run.
Why?
Because those golems are gonna get up, and they're a problem.
I see.
Damn. Oh no! Okay, so I have to fight them, then the golems. Fair enough. I forgot about this whole stage of the encounter. You're manipulating the RNG from here for Bop, you see. Ah, good. Excellent. So you also have the power of God and anime on your side.
I have such powerful people as my friends. Pretty great.
Oh, I shot the wrong one. That was stupid. Ow. They still neutral evil? Chaotic evil. Fuck yeah. Get fucked. Even if they will get back up, I'd rather just have them down. My Hendrian Rhapsody. Yeah, these are all followers of Hendry. Which raises the question of who the fuck's tomb is this?
Nihindri?
No. No, Nahindri wasn't buried. He became an island.
Sure did.
Yeah, it's still. Hmm. Hey, Deeren, could you please make with the Deeren stuff?
Well, since you asked so politely,
Well, since you've asked so politely, I will begin with the Deeren stuff.
I love that guy.
Pretty good. I had heal. Oh, there it is. Oh, I can't get far enough. Trying to heal that guy to death.
That sure is a sentence.
Yeah. Give the undead the old what for. Let's summon a Grave Knight defense. Still benefiting from luck?
Perhaps.
Yes. Whoa!
Blah.
Wah, 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 wah. Where's Regil? Oh, he's right there. Okay. Gotta stay close. Maximum speed. Oh, you've got a bow and arrow? No. No, that's a sword. Yeah.
Attack!
Fuck yeah.
Please help me.
Damn it.
Oh, Lulu.
That's alright. Just one down for now. I just noticed that there's no, like, exciting music for this fight. It's just creepy,
Yeah,
crypt sounds.
I was wondering if there was no music.
Yeah.
Retreat is not an option.
Alright. You are down. Yeah, minus 51's a lot. Do I have a metamagic rod for quickening? No. Who else can raise? He can. Well, they both get to go before the enemy, so I guess it doesn't matter the order. Let's delay Deeren. Brave Knight, I choose you. He's back on the board. Good. Mass heal, which is also an AoE.
Nice.
Fuck the undead.
Not literally, though.
Yeah, don't literally do that. That's not good for you. This one. Excuse me, sir. Might I smite thee? Thank you. It's Ichika time. Probably go deal with this fuck. Yeah. Get him. Mwah! Oh, that was my my undead guy. Right. Got the juice. Oh, there it is. Get the guy who's got the juice. Little tip for y'all.
I will bring down the divine wrath.
Okay, Mom. Look. Do as your mother says.
Absolutely not. That is what I'm absolutely nodding to, but okay.
Yeah, it checks out.
It does, doesn't it? I would simply no for the sake of it.
Absolutely not. So what are we talking about? Oh, you want to be a necromancer. I mean, the problem is the diseases.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna moralize about it. They're dead. But they're gonna spread disease.
Then you're gonna get corpse sickness.
Nobody wants corpse sickness. Want to get corpse sickness? This is how you get corpse sickness.
Say that John's not down with the sickness.
No. I am not. Oh,
Killing. Wait for.
Oh, God, I'm so fucking smart. My brain's so goddamn big.
Mm-hmm. So huge.
Yeah, look. I absolutely played this out perfectly. Yeah, it's fine. Actually, I'm pretty happy with that because it means I can heal before the next phase. Maybe get everybody into position.
Hmm.
Someone sounds eepy.
But that's my default.
Yeah, you're someone. I hate to break it to you, but you are a person.
No, I'm not. I'm just an entity.
Is a person not an entity?
I don't know. Is it?
Yes?
I don't know, bestie. I don't think a person is an entity.
So what I'm going to do is wait, while there's only one left, I'm going to get everybody out in here,
Mm-hmm.
ready to defend this door. If anything that could buy me more time against this knob. Not really? I just don't want to kill him yet. Oh well. Yeah, after this. Everybody crowd up around Ichiga. Wait, where did she go? Oh. Just superimposed on the Grave Knight.
My will is resolute.
You were already basically gone. And you eat it. This person. I mean, technically, people are edible. I wouldn't recommend it.
Are you, like, metaphorically saying eating someone or literally eating someone?
I took it literally. Fuck. But yeah, this
I know,
is the
but I
problem.
ask Crimson.
If it... I don't know if you noticed that
Golems?
they just draw you in and then attack you.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
Sucks ass. Hate it.
Prepare yourself.
Yeah, they're neutral, I think. You do not remember this area. Yeah, this is a DLC thing, and it's one of the hardest fights I've had. It's brutal. Where is Ichika? Okay, you're already over here with Reginald. That's good.
Eternal Rose, I call upon you.
Okay, let's move you to the end. Skin of your teeth job, but you reckon you're gonna just be on time to finish taking down the Christmas deckies before midnight. Hey!
Hell yeah.
At least you're not one of those people who just leaves them up all year. Huh.
The light take you!
And Ichi. Okay, God, originally is gonna get her fucking shit canned. I don't know if that's far enough. Why can't I dimension door further than that? What the fuck?
Limit. There's a limit to everything you can do, Jonathan.
Yeah, but the range is the limit. The yellow thing.
Yes, it's the limit, Jonathan.
Like, you the limit.
Name time and place.
Right now, my bedroom.
Wow. Bold.
Yeah. Get bluff cold. Yeah, I don't think that's far enough away. That sucks. Hmm. Where the fuck did Deeren go? Oh, yeah. Weird. So you're very... These guys are pretty resistant to magic. I don't know if I have anything that'll actually help me here. So I might as well summon. Hanging in there over there, bestie?
Yeah.
Is it Monovic Divas or Gale Azadas that I want? One of them has healing spells. I think it's the demon. Alright, how am I going to get Deeren out of here? Pretty much all of his best stuff isn't going to do bucks. Right. Yeah, it's not helping me here. Oh, let's take the advanced greater shadow. I think that thing does touch attacks. That'll be good. Yeah, touch my attack, girl.
You're so strange, bestie.
Yep. Ain't it the truth? Yeah, this isn't exactly like keeping them in a line and holding the door, but I guess I have to fight them here. Okay, Ichigo, please make this work. But do none of them have attacks of opportunity? That's weird. Eh. Alright, Aru, can you please shoot the fuck out of this guy?
No.
You're not Aru Chalet.
Yeah, but I'm answering for her.
Ugh. Such
I can answer for my wife.
for your wife, yeah.
Can't stop me.
Deeren looks at you, and I thought we had something.
We do. Your husband, she's wife.
Hmm. Yeah, being bunched up around the one that isn't the target sucks. Now let's see if we can do some damage without killing them. Yeah, I got the right one. Oh, now you've got an attack of opportunity. Fuck you. Yeah, yuck it up. You son of a bitch. Making me so mad. Hanging in there over there, bestie?
Yep.
And how you doing, chat? I know this is... Without the music, this one's kinda sluggish.
I'm just going through this bit of town. Having trouble finding the right places for all the buildings.
Ah. I see. Alright.
Well, then. Was inglorious.
Why did Deeren go down? Oh, chain lightning. What used chain lightning? Oh, the Azan. Oh, okay. Never mind. Don't know what that was. But I hate it. Okay. Here you go. Please.
Aim carefully.
Good. That's another one down. We're getting there. It's a dangerous spot to be in, Aruru. You're still here? Just doing some last bit of cleaning. Ready for the landlord visit? Not that you have much to clean, but you've learned to stop trying to take responsibility for the state of your flatmate's room. Good! And also, fuck landlords, let them die mad. Okay, Regel's down, but he's not really helpful right now.
Begone, fiend!
Good crit, though. Please don't punch me. Okay, good. Yeah, he needs his own healing.
Oh, excuse me while I cough out a lung.
As you do. How's about? I don't really have much in the way of offense here. Shoot
Out
him.
of my sight!
Alright, Zayla.
No glory.
Good shot.
without risk.
So we're doing a lot better than I was expecting for this fight. It might be taking fucking forever, but... we're lunging, right? Can't even tell. May or may not have spent a bit of time staring at VC, wanting to join, but Brain said no. Aw, I'm sorry. You definitely should. Everyone's really, really nice, really cool. And I do get being shy, and I know that me saying this isn't gonna fix everything, but... yeah. Good damage?
I'll just sit here. Don't worry about me.
Fuck's sake. Okay, Aru, please, please kill it. Yeah, her, like, self-replacing temporary hit points have been a fucking godsend.
I bet. Oh. Man.
Fall.
Yeah,
Coughing out a lung sucks.
it does. Hmm. Okay, what do you got left? 7 hit points. I've gotta have a way to do 7 damage. I refuse to believe I don't. I don't think I do. Just immune to spells. I hate it here. Alright. Have any shit I can work with down here? Care about a wound of cure.
Huh. So
Speed up.
much coughing, jeez.
Bada. Boop. Ah, wooden
Have you checked
phalanx.
your butthole?
Beat up, butthole. Let's try the phalanx.
Please don't put up a phalanx in your butthole.
Too late.
Oh, bestie.
Skeet up, beat up phalanx. Hell yeah. Now, Arushale.
Desna, guide my hand.
Smoke its ass. Like a delicious salami.
I will bring down the divine wrath.
Fuck's sake. Come on, man. Just kill it. Almost at the actual boss enemy. Guess I'll raise Regil. About time. Up and at him, Reggie.
The inheritor. Guide
Alright.
my blade.
There he is. And we get music.
Oh, thank God.
Right? But this is Nilkoth, the Archpriest of Nahindri. That's who was
I
entombed
see.
here. 20th level Oracle. Oh boy. Doop, doop, doop. Okay. I can't heal the gnome yet.
Oh, man. Excuse me.
You're excused.
Eternal Rose, I call upon you!
Oh, next time maybe actually hit.
Forwards.
Alright, go, robots. I believe in you. Good. Keep attacking the shadow. Huh. Where is Arushale? Oh, way back here. Okay. Alright, let's smite this bitch. Oh, wow. Yeah, we're making good time. Yes. Are we still lucky? Yes, we are. Socio, please kill it.
Begone, fiend!
Alright. Ichika, please kill it. Thank you. And we're done. Yeah, no, that went way better than I thought it would. Anyway, sorry that one was a bit on the boring side, folks. Now to plunder whatever's left in this fucking hole. Okay. Take everything. Hey, thanks. Well,
Alright, I'm back.
welcome back. I beat the guy.
Nice. Congrats.
Yeah, that went way easier than I was expecting, because that's a very, very hard fight.
Ugh. I don't get the human body sometimes. Oh,
You! You are the one to blame for my suffering!
The one to blame
Oh.
for my
Oh.
suffering.
He's the one, he's actually
I?
reading them. Never mind.
You are the one making me remember. You are the reason why I can feel pain again.
Get back, you worthless worm! I am the demon Lord Nahintri, his might and his future, and you are his past, a useless disappointment that can only serve one purpose.
what purpose is that?
Ah, there you are, treasure.
Ooh,
Come
not that.
closer. Don't be shy. We're almost done here. See? You've done a fine job. By reuniting our friend with another one of his key memories, you've us take another step towards the greatest treasure of all. Just one last step, one last memory, and we'll know where our coveted item is. Then we'll both get what we deserve. You'll get your gold, and I'll get...
The big evil spirit snapped out of it and is about to attack him.
Yep. I assume the helmsman is needed to drive this boat.
Who knows?
Say nothing.
I won't let it happen. I will stop you, tear you apart, destroy you, and grind your bones into dust. False Nahindri! I'll kill you too, Tormentor!
The Hindri's rage collides with your power and recoils, or it pales in comparison. Whoops, not as strong as I am. See ya.
Our little rascal is acting up today. That's all right. That's all right. Come here.
Oh, he
treasure.
won't die.
We
Yep, no, he straight up survived it.
chat.
Well,
What is... What is that pitiful creature good for? Giving someone a scare, not much else. It's hard to believe that someone like him could have been a part of the great Nahindri. He doesn't want to remember Nahindri's life, and we are forcing him. Pathetic. He would rather forget a long and glorious life filled with joys and triumphs just because it had a few unfortunate setbacks. Pay him no mind. Whether he wants it or not, he will continue to lead us along in the guiding chain towards our fortune.
I see. Well, you can't trust the helmsman. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have to go.
Well, I'm gonna hit the old dusty trail. See you in Act 5. Oh, now we can talk to the chain. Alright, let's take a look at our gear and see if there's any upgrades. What about here? Yeah, some people will be able to upgrade a couple of these. And the most interesting thing is Nahindri's unholy symbol. You make any humanoid creature fight on your side as if it was your ally. It will attack your opponents to the best of its ability. However, this creature will try to throw off domination, making a will save each round. So it's a DC 30 dominate. Just anyone can use it on an item. So do you want to go see Nocticula now?
Is there anything else that we have on the docket still?
Not really. Level up the characters, sell our shit, and see Nocticula.
Yeah. Do that then.
Alright. Me when I get you, I say to the emotionless pot. That's quite silly. Hot take, they should have had a teleportation gate in this section.
Yeah.
You need to, like, get yourself a
Jeez.
coffee or something, walk around a bit.
I did. I'm just uncomfortable because my throat's being weird.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for a few solid minutes there, I had muted myself with my headset,
Mm-hmm.
where I was just coughing, because it
Right.
felt like there was something in my throat.
Right.
Which, I had to gargle and drink water to get rid of that feeling.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, bestie. That's rough.
Yeah. I am handling this cold roughly.
I guess it's for the best there hasn't been a whole lot of line reading yet.
Yeah. Really. I don't think I can do Ember right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. See?
I'm Ember.
I'm Ember. I'm Ember.
I'm a weird, magical, innocent girl. I'm actually technically an adult, but I behave like I'm 7.
Probably because I'm a little stunted. No, I can't. Dang.
I'll take you over Ember, don't worry.
I like that I do sound sick, though. No one can say that I'm not sick.
No, you're very obviously not doing so hot. Oh man. More sneak-a-tuck-a-ka-ka. Yeah, I guess we're gonna...
Mobility ka.
Yeah, more cucking. We're gonna keep going with the... Geneticist. Kind of have to invest in it for it to be worthwhile. Where are we putting our skills? We've got 3.
What would help kineticist more?
So we need to keep mobility... Oh, apparently we had room to improve mobility.
Right, let's do mobility on...
Yeah, gonna have to, because that's your combat style.
Yep.
None of that matters. Improve critical... You don't have that on your sword, do you?
I don't believe so.
Yeah, they're not keen. So I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, that's not gonna be... I've actually got that on Regil. Yeah, you didn't even have combat mobility. It's fucking crazy. I guess you don't need it now.
Do I not?
Nah.
Doesn't add anything to me?
Well, I mean, it would give you a plus 40 or AC against attacks of opportunity caused by moving. But because you're using your mobility, and your mobility is like...
AC.
Yeah,
Mhm.
like, you're not going to be getting attacked, really. Like, any attacks against you are likely going to miss because of your plus 59 mobility. So, improve critical on short swords?
Yeah. That sounds like it's going to hurt a lot of people.
Yep. Your crit range is probably very high right now. Thanks to mythic abilities. So this is what kineticists get. These are your wild talents? Yeah. So Void Healer is negative energy healing. It heals undead. It's bad. This will give you a bonus to your kineticist's skill, which I have to check on that. Knowledge World and Mobility. That's something to consider. I also get a bonus feat from this list. Shrug. Do you not have skill focus mobility? You don't. Would you want to take it?
Does it do other than the +3 bonus?
It's a +6
plus
bonus
6.
to mobility. That's what it is.
Oh. I thought you said we already had this.
I could have swore you did.
Huh.
The fact that your fucking mobility is so high without it is impressive. I guess you don't.
Yeah, well, I guess I'll take it then.
Mm-hmm. Mobility plus 62. Suck on my dick.
Suck my dick.
Suck on my dick. Yeah, let's do the main party members.
I can't fucking believe Mario and Luigi are Brooklyners.
Yeah, that's really fucked with you.
Yeah. I thought they were literally Italians.
Hey, I'm Brooklyn over here.
I'm a fake Italian over here.
Hmm?
Sorry, American Italians. I don't mean you guys. I just specifically mean Mario and Luigi.
I, on the other hand, do mean you.
Wow.
You, Sal, from, The Sopranos.
Mm-hmm.
This is anti-Italian sentiment.
Oh. Oh. My leg. Mend.
Tips cast, my
What?
leg.
My leg. My leg.
Yep. Wizard spell. Meh. Just feel synergies for. Or destructive. Oh, they have to make a save or become stunned. That's pretty sick. But if I want to be able to level her up as a lore master once we hit 20, I'm gonna have to take skill focus.
Do it.
Shades and maybe Mage's Disjunction. Actually, Mordenkainen's Disjunction. Oh, right, it just spells magic items and shit.
Neat.
Imagine if Italy were real, bro, right? Ridiculous. Shape change. Use that on Deeran's summons to make them big, cool things. Okay. So we have 9th level spells with her, so I'm actually going to move her over to Dragon Disciple. I think. Double check. Well, I guess if I'm going to do that, I might as well just go Sorcerer. Cross-blooded. All I really want is to get the Bloodline powers. What do I want? Split Hex is no good since we have the mythic powers to just Hex at will. Poor Will. Battlefront 2 on ATM, and one thing you always enjoyed is how dramatic Palpatine is when he dies. Yeah, Palpatine should be a gigantic ham. I agree. Let him tell you about the legend of Pelagius the Wise. And how he fucking killed him. Spell focus. Vocation. Right. Bloodlines. Just want to double check that this is the one I want. Whenever you cast a spell with the fire descriptor, it deals +1 damage per die roll. That's it. So, Red Dragon. Jaggers. Little JoJo reference for everybody. Palpatine ham, right? Delicious of Palpatine. And put a shock through your system with Palpatine ham. Right, that causes EOT with fire spell. It ain't worth a +2. Greater spell focus evocation. Now for the other bloodline. We have options. I'm thinking elemental fire, because what it'll let us do is turn any of our offensive spells into fire. And it doesn't really matter what we take for sorcerer spells, because Because.
Okay.
You
I
there?
trust you. Yeah.
Okay.
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Good, 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 good.
Guess she'll take shield. Now I'm gonna need a second to use the bathroom. Do you want a intermission or?
I'm good.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Chat, it's just you and me now. John cannot stop me from shenanigans and chicanery.
I return.
Back?
You know,
Wow.
it was inadvertent, but you saying when I got up, alright, it's just you and me now, chat. He can't stop me from my shenanigans, and then not saying another fucking word the entire time was really, really funny.
Thank you, thank you. I thought I turned it out. I thought I turned it on its head.
Yeah.
Like Crimson there. Today on the Bop Jon show, absolutely nothing.
Yeah, nothing whatsoever.
Nothing from me. I've been
Aw.
staring out the door, like looking at this cat that likes to antagonize Koja by strutting around the porch.
That's
and
good
doing
energy. I like
nothing but
that.
strutting around.
Oh yes, I'm in your territory. Look at
Anyways,
me.
look at me.
That's great.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I had
It's
a
a
good
tuxedo cat too.
I had a good laugh about 15 seconds into the break when I realized you just weren't saying anything.
No. Oh, chat. Sometimes I do let you suffer.
Anyway, thanks for sticking around, everybody.
Yeah.
I know it was a bit
It's
of
really
a
important for me to talk.
low
but,
energy
you know.
stream, but It happens. You're sick.
Yeah. Ugh. I still have to go to the bank later.
Right.
Finally fucking figure out why I can't seem to do a transaction.
God, I hope you get that settled.
Right? I'm so sick of being anxious about the money in my bank.
Alright, so for Camellia. Wait, hold on. Okay, she doesn't have the prereqs to go duelist. We need to get her combat mobility. If that's the case, what is Sacred Fit?
My mom, her having social media has been the worst, really.
Yeah?
Mostly because, like, sometimes, like, she gets pages from, like, people who are like, ADHD and depression isn't real.
Oh, yeah. It's misinformation.
Yeah, you and,
chamber.
like, yeah, you and what team of of researchers are saying that it's not real? Apparently, these days, um, they've been able to get a clear um, MRI scan of the brain when there's l- l- uh like when a misfire because of ADHD is happening in the brain or something. Like
Oh, yeah,
that's pretty cool.
we've got something called the functional MRI, which is an upgraded version of the old MRIs. And those have allowed us to
Mm.
see exactly what parts of the brain are
Or
becoming
different.
active, are inactive, and how signals move through it during different circumstances and events. So yeah, like we can actually just watch a brain
Mm.
experience depression or whatever else.
It's just such an ignorant thing because it's much more convenient for my mother to be like, no, my children don't have ADHD and my daughter doesn't have depression. That's bad. That's not real, right? And that's one thing. And then another, so ever since I started work, I've lost a solid 7 kilograms on account of just walking more,
Yeah.
really, which great for me. But it's also been like my mom being like, no, you just need to get rid of your like your belly, and it's like sometimes it's just her sending me links to these people who are like, here, drink this apple cider juice thing with this thing and you'll get a slimmer belly, blah 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 blah. I'm like, it's fine, but it's also just like,
Hey,
I don't
folks,
know, mom.
it's none of your business what somebody's body looks like.
Yeah.
In fact, it's super rude to send them articles telling them that they should look thinner or have a smaller something or other.
Like these days those things don't affect me beyond like, I wish she had a better way to spend her time than this.
Sorry about the faffing
Like
about. I'm trying to
maybe,
figure out which fighter archetype is better to take here.
yeah. Like maybe
It's Warlord. Oh, it's Warlord. There we go.
like mom, maybe like, I don't know, if you learn how to crochet or something. That'll help you with arthritis probably. I don't know. Maybe the opposite of helping, but hey, it'll be you off of social media, and that's great for me.
Bonus combat feat. Uh, you can trade your bonus feat with the Warlord for a permanent dodge bonus. Wait, what's Hex Strike? Use a hex that you can affect no more than one opponent when you make a successful unarmed attack. Oh, not what I want. Where is that special ability? Yeah. Also dodge one. There it is. And next level, I can make her a duelist. Aruru. Rad. What could you use? Yeah, those range maneuvers never really impressed me.
Nope.
Every time you hear Aruru, you think of people making fun of the sound of huskies that huskies make. Aww. Aruru.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's either. Yeah.
That's real cute. That's pretty cute.
Arr-rr-rr-rr. My favorite from a husky will always be this one husky that it's throwing a tantrum because his owners are like, it's kennel time, and the dog's just there on the floor like, no, no.
So dramatic.
Like it genuinely sounds like he's saying no. Like no,
Doesn't want it.
no. At some point, it's pretty great. That's one, and the second one is Italian husky. The Italian husky. Gabagoo.
Yeah.
Gabagoo.
Like that's
Like
that's so
wow.
silly.
I didn't know dogs can have accents. Here you are.
Yeah.
Then there
But
was this cat. It's being pet, and then it's meowing at the same time. And it just sounds like a French cat. Meow, meow. Like pretty great.
God, I adore the husky. Creatures in 30 feet of you can be affected by fear effects, even if they normally are immune. Creatures within 30 feet of you that are normally immune to mind-affecting effects can be affected by demoralized action, so they get a bonus. Interesting. That just makes you better. Good guy, Regil. All right. Mm. They're quite certain some pets just look at their owners dead in the eye, speak perfect language, and then never do it again. I like that. Oh, yeah. Trained Grace. That works great for him. And let's improve his double weapon. Sexy. Who we got left? Sela? I'm not doing everyone. I'm just going to do the main party.
Oops. Koja.
Hmm?
She likes to hang out in my space.
Hmm.
It's very cute.
Very precious.
Oh, mother, I see you have moved to a different place. I shall move to somewhere else, where I can watch you. Creepily. I always feel like somebody's watching me.
That's because they are. It's me. I'm watching you.
Oh, oh no.
Hmm? Can't escape.
Get her
Oh,
out.
blah.
Spooky. Oh no.
Hmm. Alright, dear. What do you... What we got for revelation options? Nothing great. I guess we take extra channel again? Ugh. Yeah. Stick with what brought you to the dance. Or bestie. Alright.
Ugh.
9
Sucks.
lives. Maybe energy train? That's some good clean living. Alright, that should be everybody that matters. Let's go meet Nocticulon. Right, we need to bring Ember. Definitely bringing a Ruchelet. Although I guess it doesn't matter, because they'll just say their things anyway. Are you ready for Evil Mommy?
Yes. Uh. Don't worry about it. I was coughing my lungs out.
Oh.
Nothing's happening.
Pat, 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 pat.
I'm actually coughing so much that the coughing surprisingly uses a lot of muscles.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm feeling like, wow, that's a lot of coughing from my muscles.
Mm-hmm. Do you have anything you could take?
I well, I do, but like I took it at about 8, and you're not supposed to take it. You're not supposed to take too many lozenges at once, right?
Right, yeah.
Yeah. So here I am suffering.
Alright, I should probably make my preparos actually prepare their spells.
Mm-hmm.
Go with one shade. A variety. Sela. Again, saving throw is not really high enough to be worth it for a lot of these. Like a prayer. I guess we can just make you dispel more. And wishing your cold a very fuck off. Yeah. You know.
2.
Right, this should be where I need to go.
I don't know what is it about cats and my hair. They usually see my hair and they want to bite it. Koja does the same. My brother's cat used to play catch with my hair.
Oh, that's
A
cute.
rude creature.
That's very cute.
Ugh.
M says, I was thinking it was not that cold, but then I just realized I can see my own breath in my room. Yeah, okay. Turn the heat
That's
on.
horrific.
Turn on the heat, please.
M, please. Luckily, despite your broken boiler, you have an electric blanket and thick duvet. Yay.
Okay, good, good.
Ah. Friggin' boiler.
A success worthy of praise.
The ink on this page is still wet. The book tells of a murderous massacre committed by the Lady in Shadow among the Coloxus demons at the Midnight Isle. It seems to have happened quite recently.
Huh.
Tall shelves are stuffed with countless books and scrolls praising the Lady in Shadow's many deeds. Some tomes are old and threadbare. Others are new and in mint condition. The Lady in Shadow's library is called the Vault of Graves. It contains the biography of everyone whose life Nocticula has ever taken, and her victims are innumerable. Yeah, so take in the size of her library. It's mostly people she's killed. save in case something fucks up. Oh yeah, I totally am. Like, you can't just be without heat. I totally get it.
Greetings.
I see. You, catching this, Bop?
Mm-hmm.
It's not Nocticula.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking Aurilu Vorlesh.
Yep. I'm just looking at her portrait.
Yeah.
Because once again, she's being all mommy.
Her nickname in the, like, her nickname in the, community is Mommy Aurilu.
I see.
Greetings,
Everyone
Commander.
likes her.
The Dretch
Wow,
called
hi, Suture.
Suture grins as he shifts clumsily from foot to foot in a crude attempt to courtly bow.
Lady Arilu, allow me to express my deepest admiration of your work, and may I just ask...
Under Aurilu's imperious gaze, Enio stutters and then awkwardly falls silent. Issuing a correction to my recent post, under no circumstances do you gotta hand it to Aurilu Vorlesh.
Nope.
No, we haven't fully
What are you
explored it
doing
yet.
here?
I'll be doing that next. Unless you have a good reason for me not to, and I can reload.
What are you doing here, Rilu? This is the Suture intro. Intel.
I'm just gonna wait for Saragid.
Yeah. Oof.
Crimson Lotus says, I'll be off now. You all a good night? Slipping, as he says, slipping into the void. Well, have a good sleep.
Perhaps don't slip into the void, but have good sleeps.
Yeah, I'm not going to stand
Unless you have a way to
between.
come back from the void.
I'm not going to stand between someone and their void.
No.
The Suture is my servant. I did not expect him to rush into the abyss after me, but I have allowed him to remain with me while I take care of some business. However, you asked what I am doing here. I bring answers.
Depending on your choices, I think this could be a point of no return for the other half of the Codex. Right.
Oh, fuck.
That's a good point, Keeg. Let's die, and then let's go get the Codex. Right, so rewind. Bites the dust!
You are such a nerd.
Yeah, you know exactly what I meant.
What a bullshit set of powers that motherfucker has.
Bob, can you die quietly, please?
No.
Oh yeah, Kira is so fucking broken. I'm gonna have you go solo. Oh,
Yeah.
I wasn't supposed to do that. Supposed to go the other way. Oh, I thought that was funny, Em.
Yeah.
Like, we know you're not actually a horrible person.
I too tell myself to be quiet when I'm coughing too loudly. God, shut up. Me?
Trying to remember what character I said it about, but I remember specifically a gag of calling someone, yelling at a character, "Come on, you're gay, not stupid." I cannot remember who that is. The Wandering Con Man, huh? You have a distinct cough. Interesting!
Completed.
I see. Was that why that one guy was so fascinated about your cough? Again, very creepy of that guy.
It's so weird. You heard it described as a foghorn crossed with a dog barking. Oh yeah?
Oh?
Yo, foghorn doghorn over here.
I'm gone.
Man, foghorn leghorn is very funny.
Foghorn Leghorn?
Foghorn leghorn is one of the Looney Tunes. Not the most well known. It's an enormous rooster. And he talks, I say, he talks like this.
I'm Foghorn Leghorn.
Something here.
You like foghorn doghorn? I'm glad.
Yep, nope, I know, I definitely know him.
We found part 2 of the Lexicon of Paradox. A letter in small handwriting. May glory be showered on your head. Your interest in the creation of demi-planes is understandable. Any individual who has reached a certain level of power seeks for themselves a safe haven, a peaceful place for study and rest. That is why I place my high hopes in your prudence. Remember that any demi-plane is but a shard of one of the true planes that typically remain under the watchful eye of the powers that be. As such, I do hope that you haven't incurred the wrath of any of the powers that hold sway over the fringe you've subjugated. As for stabilization, alas, there isn't much that you can do once the fragmentation and consolidation have been completed. Nonetheless, I have no doubt that you've given enough consideration to such important matters and ensured that your creation will be safe for you and your servants. Unless, of course, you're preparing an elaborate trap. Your fellow colleague, Badrak Ekwan. Like a loud quack. That's weird.
It sure is.
Yeah, I can't even imagine it. Unfinished draft of a letter. Greetings, colleague. Thank you for your selection of materials. It's arrived at your last letter. Unfortunately, I'm unable to procure even the simplest specialized studies at present, as Galerian's libraries are out of my reach. Oddly enough, it's currently easier for me to receive the necessary articles by contacting a like-minded individual from a different plane of reality. In our last letter, we went over the matter of resurrecting those who have stepped in the murky waters of the River of Souls. Evidence shows that those who have appeared before Pharasma's judgment and learned of their fate in the afterlife do not answer calls from the world of the living. They cannot be revived by any means. But is that really true? Do you think it would be possible to revive such a person, at least in theory? On another topic, there are known cases of ascension on acquiring divine form through powers that no one to this day has taken the time to study thoroughly. There are a plethora of examples of Galarian's history, such as Aradin, who led humankind to civilization, and Diomede, who followed her former mentor into the godly host. As I ponder these cases, I can't help but wonder what could this process could this process be controlled? Could one create the right conditions, use the right living material, and bring into being a creature of divine power? I'm certain that you have encountered similar phenomena in your practice and would like to discuss the matter further. Perhaps you are still in possession of the notes and drafts that could shed light. So, this is Aurilu's lab in the Abyss.
Right.
This is Aurilu writing to a colleague, and she seems preoccupied with two things. Bringing back someone who's been dead for a very long time, and controlling the factors and circumstances that could lead someone to deific ascension.
Is she trying to bring back a dead lover?
We also got a
Or he
midnight bolt.
suffers from medium encumbrance.
Oh, really? From the Volt?
Apparently.
Ha! Fine.
You could just drop the less useful stuff.
You could. It also... Actually, no, that won't work. Yeah, fine. Oh, we've got 80 pounds of embroidered carpet? Fuck off.
That's a your fault thing. Surely.
I didn't embroider the carpets. Ooh, projector.
You took it with you, though.
As you know, my dear addresses, given the scope of the planes, time and a relative concept, in the Abyss it can be even more unreliable. Therefore, I do not allow myself the vain hope that my message will reach you in time. I can't tell if that's meant to be a Aurilu. No, mysterious stranger. Your final question was about the possibility of a complete awakening of the memories of a mortal life within a soul that has already passed through Parasma's judgment. I will send you the research on all such cases of which I am aware such an awakening took place. So it is possible. Despite the fact that this list is quite extensive, my conclusion is that all such reordered cases are the rarest exceptions to the rule, and with the absolute majority of souls, an occurrence such as this cannot happen. Both the wonder and the tragedy of mortality lie in the fact that there are certain moments after which the process is final and irreversible. The essence that departs the judgment of the Lady of Graves is no longer what it was in life, and we, as scientists, must account for this in our system of knowledge that we are constructing. But yeah, exception or not, it apparently can happen. Whoops. Anything else to get?
My horror.
Your horror?
Mm-hmm.
I see. Alright, we've got everything, and we've learned a little bit about Relive. Does anything you've learned
Let's go.
change what you think about her? Or what you think her
She
goals
might
are?
be. I wonder if she's trying to raise someone she loved from death and bringing them to a. Because we know that she was in Sarkoris, right? When she was human.
Greetings.
Mm-hmm.
And Sarkorians fucking hate witches.
Yeah.
Right? What if they killed someone that was precious to her, a daughter or a partner? Not sure why.
I mean, the why could be that she was there with them. Like, they weren't rational about it. And we do know that she was captured and kept at Threshold.
Greetings, come up.
Lady Arilu, allow me to express my deepest admiration of your work.
The suture is my servant. You have walked a long path. One where shadows constantly flicker at the edge of your vision, and questions multiply like flies above carrion. It is time for answers. At least, some of them.
Aurelia lifts her mirror, and you fall into its cold, shimmering depths.
Day 16, Aridus 4715. Experiment, transformation. Subject, let's skip that. Objective, to embed the essence of a Nahindrian crystal in the soul of the subject. Expected result, the essence will coalesce with the subject's soul, which will ready itself for total transformation, triggering the concomitant powers. The time has come to put my plan into action.
Okay. Are we in the...
You are my creation. Your power was my gift. Now you know.
Oh, her name is Aurilu Borlesh. Right there.
Yep.
So, do you think she's lying to you?
I don't think she is. Let's say I believe you. Why did you need to do all this?
You are asking the right questions, but the time has not yet come.
Of course.
Ah, such special memories. Remember the laboratory, do you? I told you back then. Go on, look around. See all the ones Lady Aurelia worked on. Here with us is definitely the place for you.
Grins with
Grins
satisfaction.
in satisfaction.
He
Fuck
double
off, suture.
He double speaks you super good.
Yeah.
The unseen angel does not speak, but his silence seems to thunder in your ears.
Sorry, inheritor.
Yeah, he thought you were his divine ally.
Your power is
Sorry.
of the same kind as that of Nulkineth, Jerrybeth, and the other demons that you have met. The power of the Nahindrian crystal dissolved into the blood lies within your soul. I have already hinted at this to you once before, when I left the essence along with the lexicon of paradox in my old laboratory, and ordered the suture to make sure the gift found its way into your hands.
Fucking puppet on strings this whole time.
Yeah.
But there is more. Do you remember when you were taken to Canobris with a wound that would not heal? Do you remember how Terendelev apparently healed you? That was merely an illusion. The dragon was only able to temporarily dull the pain. In fact, it was I who saved you, when I came to you in the caves and implanted a crystal within you. No, saved is not the right word. Your wound is still not healed. That is why your wound weeps blood from time to time, every drop of which burns your enemies.
So, she's set it up so that we would fall into that hole the Scary cut in the city. He gave us a feather fall effect so we didn't die. And we landed and were knocked out from the fall. She came down and used that big gaping wound, put the crystal in, and healed us.
Why, though?
Right? Who are we to her? What are we?
As if to confirm our words, blood begins to seep from the wound on your chest. Eerie flames seem to dance within the crimson drops.
This is pure essence of Nahindrian crystal. My invention is far superior to the crystals used by Xanther, which were barely refined at all. It will give you new strength and help you to overcome the wound that still slumbers within your soul.
Oh, fuck off.
Take it. Take it, and you will see that this is the very power that has lived in you since the Battle of Canobris.
Fuck off.
What? What's wrong?
It's just... She might not be lying.
Yep.
Hey, Inheritor, you might be having a moment to yourself, but I'm having a moment too, okay?
Yeah. I might have been an artificially created being for her fucking machinations.
Hey, are we doomed to the chief sharing the power with us? So, does that mean we're cursed as well? How long do we have
I
left?
don't know.
Say it ain't so. I'm too young to die so tragically.
Not much of a threat. Look at me. Before you know it, I'll be a decrepit heap of flesh just like some. But I still managed to keep living somehow.
Yeah, that's what you think. Ulbrich doesn't say a word, but you notice his pale face, his clenched teeth, and the extended claws on his fingers.
I'm sorry, I didn't know. That's not going to work. You need to tell me everything first.
Very well, then. Ask your questions and I will answer.
What is this wound on my soul? How dangerous is it?
It was my mistake. My failure. I failed to... The tale is too long to recount here. Your wound is a reflection of the world wound in a way. It is very dangerous, even if you do not yet realize it. It is not a disease, but rather an abscess, which will one day burst and kill you. It cannot fully be healed until the world wound is healed.
What?
Okay.
So you actually want us to seal the world wound?
No doubt you have felt this affliction on several occasions. It awakens when you use your power. It makes you sense more strongly what mortals call the corruption of the abyss. Until the world wound is healed, you will have no peace.
Okay.
So what's this mistake?
Yeah.
And if it's related to the world wound, what connection do we have to the you of 100 years ago?
Are probably her kid or something. Her. Did she? This is like some weird, weird motherly thing.
Or it's some other plot, some other fucking conniving. Yeah. Like, we don't really know what her goal is.
Or,
in fact,
no,
it makes less sense now than it did before we talked to her.
Absolutely. Because, look, I think I posed this very, very early on, where, like, I believe that, whoever put this power within the Knight Commander is, like, using the Knight Commander as, like, a vessel to grow the power.
Yeah.
Because afterwards, you only need to kill the Knight Commander and take that power back, and then you'd have, like, a matured power, right?
Yeah.
Because,
And she was looking into, how does a mortal become a god?
Yeah. You know?
But how's that connected to the world wound?
And why is the world wound connected to the wound on...
Right?
On the Knight Commander's soul? That's so
right!
Weird. What are you doing, Arilu? You're such a weirdo.
I fucking love this game. It's so interesting.
You followed me.
Like a witch in a fairy tale, I watched over you from birth. From before that, even. And I kept detailed notes. You were chosen.
Ichika's having a conniption here.
Destiny.
Ichika's like, I'm not from this plane!
I'm not from this plane, what do you mean?
How? Getting isekai'd into another world only to find out that you were expected and the big bad knew you in utero. That's nuts.
Yep.
Like, this isn't actually an isekai story, but, like, that would be a great twist.
Right? That would be a great twist.
I'm pleased to see that you still wear them. I enchanted them specially to protect you from danger. I'm glad you found my gift useful.
What bracers?
So, we've been wearing bracers since the beginning of the game because they apply a +1 luck bonus to AC and saving throws.
Right.
And luck bonuses stack with everything. So, like, it was only +1, but it's a bonus we can't get from anywhere else.
Yeah.
You can't remember where you got the bracers, with the name and the inscription, I promise, on them. Seems like you've always had them.
Your name. It had Ichika's name on the bracers. That's so freaky, Arilu. Arilu, you're so freaky. I'm feeling groomed right now, bestie.
See, at this point, I wasn't feeling, like, creeped out or anything. I was feeling intimidated by the scope of her ambition.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like she revealed it, and I can't actually see all of it. It's too big.
Yeah, no, that's part of it, because, like, I don't know what I'm being groomed for. Is the thing. I'm less creeped out and more like, what are you doing? What the fuck?
Aside from this, I helped you, even when you were unaware of my presence. I saved you and your unfortunate companions when you fell into the crevice in Canabras.
Yeah, we saw that.
Yeah.
In the Grey Garrison, it was I who distracted Minago to allow you to approach the Wardstone. And in Dresden, I appeared under the guise of Yaniel to guide you toward the Sword of Valor.
Sure did.
Yeah. You tricked everybody with that one, actually. Good move.
And I also left you a present in my old laboratory, and told the Suture to see that you received it. I knew that sooner or later you would find your way there. That place exerts a powerful pull.
And you did notice very early on that she seemed to be helping us, and that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
God, this is so fucking good. I love this reveal.
As it turns out, you helped me thwart the plans of your masters, Baphomet and Skari.
They are not my masters. They are a resource.
Yeah!
I see.
She is a witch patron to Discari. His chosen.
They are a resource.
She has the biggest ovaries ever. She's so badass.
She's got like... It's a very this is very ruthless. She's
Yeah.
really ruthless. Whatever she is.
And she can only get away with admitting this because she's in another demon lord's dements.
Yeah.
And so like Discari can't see her here.
Why was the whole ploy with the lab necessary? You're ready to sacrifice the suture for it?
You always have to sacrifice something. I wanted you to go to the laboratory to see with your own eyes what I had been doing and what I am capable of, so it would be easier for you to accept the truth. The laboratory is the place where I prepared your ascent. And the suture was the only one who I could trust to execute my plan and explain everything. After all, he too once experienced rebirth at my hands. And that is why I was willing to risk his life.
Huh.
Okay, you really like that guy for some reason.
He
he's
genuinely
pretty
cares
charming.
about suture.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I can see the Dahlia in her. It's like, it sounds a lot like Dahlia, but like 60% less manic. Like she's less psychotic.
That sure is a thing to say about Rilu Vorlesh. Less
Well, she's
manic.
that's the thing is she's not
she is.
crazy. Like she's
Yeah, she isn't.
incredibly ambitious. Like her ambitions make Gale look like a fucking, I don't know, child preparing for a test.
Yeah. Yeah, it's sort of crazy that we don't know who the fuck this voice actress is. Though her name is Mary O'Brady, I've never seen her in anything
I don't know her,
that
but
she's done.
if I had to guess, she's probably a soap actress. There's something about the way she reads her lines that's like campy.
Alright. Look at that. I actually provoked a reaction. That's the second time your expression changed when I've mentioned the suture. Well, strange. But it's true that the architect of the world wound is capable of feeling remorse. If only when she sends her to wretch many on a deadly mission.
I see I am not the only one making observations and drawing conclusions. You are analyzing me. That is commendable.
Huh.
I hate that you sound like Nenio right now.
Tell me about the Nihindrian crystals. Start from the beginning.
Nihindrian crystals are formed from the solidified blood of demon lords.
Cool.
Their properties are not well known, even among the inhabitants of the Abyss. And there are reasons for this. Acquiring the blood of a dead demon lord is very difficult. After a demon lord dies, their body is instantly absorbed into the Rift of Repose. Only the Lady in Shadow knows how to kill them in a way that allows her to preserve the bodies of her fellow lords and transform them into a solid state.
Fucking crazy.
That means that Nihindrian crystals cannot be obtained anywhere other than the Midnight Isles.
Uh-huh.
Like, we just keep going, like, moving past that ability she has, which is crazy!
Yeah. What is that ability?
How? How do you
Is it
just,
a
like, trap their souls somehow? What the fuck?
Orion Rather, it was impossible until recently, when I managed to experimentally obtain a crystal from the blood of a still living lord.
Yeah.
You saw the result. A dagger made from Discare's
Uh-huh.
freshly shed blood, which I left
What the
for
fuck?
you in Canabria.
Yeah!
As regards the use of the crystals, that is a discussion that would take time.
So
A
this is
long
where...
time. Someday I will finish my groundbreaking treatise on the transformation of Nihindrian crystals. Although it is unlikely I will ever publish it.
So this, as far as I remember, is the only clue you get about how to get the secret ending. I mean, there are several other things you need to do before this, but, like, you also need to use the midnight bolts on demon lords and collect the crystal that falls off of them.
What the fuck?
And the reason that you can infer that is because at the beginning of the game, Switcher gives you a crossbow, and what you shoot out of the crossbow is not just a regular bolt. It's very clearly a midnight bolt. And it spilled his blood, which she turned into a dagger.
What the fuck?
This is the polar opposite of holding your hand. This is holding you back.
This is like
here, use like complex
dangling cheese in front of you.
Yeah, use complex deductions to figure this out, idiot.
So you figured out how to use the crystals to imbue living creatures with power.
Not just any creatures, demons and half-demons. The soul must have a stable connection with the abyss in order for it to receive the power of the crystal. Experiments involving tieflings and mongrels failed because the voice of the abyss was not strong enough within them.
Then why does it work on you?
Yeah, because like, but why me? Am I not a tiefling?
The best part is, like, Ichigo being a tiefling was probably like, oh, okay, I guess that explains why they do... Wait, so tieflings aren't enough? Then what the fuck?
Yeah. Ichigo's like, oh.
Valuable information. The Order will be interested to learn this.
Man, you're not afraid of
not a demon.
anything, Regil. Jesus Christ.
But I'm not a demon.
I wasn't a demon either when I started. But there are always ways to circumvent, or even to override the laws of the universe.
Ichigo's having a mental breakdown, a tiny mentee breakdown.
Yeah. Like, once my Aeon gets here and hears that, he's gonna be like, you shut your whore mouth! Like, you can't override the laws of the universe.
No, you can't. Shut up.
I changed myself by knitting my soul together with the essence of the abyss.
Damn.
And I changed you. Do you remember the fits of rage that began shortly after Discare's attack on Canabris? This is how the second half of your soul manifested itself. Not yet fully aware. Not yet awakened. It's a pity you did not choose to let your demonic nature take hold. The result would have been most impressive.
Holy fuck.
So, you took a different mythic path, and that's the only reason you didn't become a half-demon.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. Because if you think about it, that's the only mythic path that you don't get an item or something to access it. It just happens. You just have a rage. Because it was inside you.
Oh, what the fuck?
Right? All the details, they all mattered. Everything mattered.
Arielu, you're weird.
All those arrogant crusaders, those knights with their eyes ablaze, those pious priests. They have installed at the head of their magnificent army a scion of the abyss. The creation of the architect of the world womb, whom they so revile.
Ichika pukes.
Galfrey vindicated.
Ichika pukes. Oh, this is terrible.
Oh man. Galfrey was unknowingly correct to throw you into the abyss.
No. No, I can't be really mad at Galfrey for this.
I mean, yeah, you can. It's obvious
I still
bullshit.
can, but
yeah. This is just really funny.
Okay. Do you even serve anyone, actually? Discari, Baphomet?
Both.
Or are you just working for yourself?
And neither. I have served both Discari and Baphomet, and not merely as the lowest in the pecking order.
Oh no, you're number
But
2
I
to
do not think you'll be
Discari.
surprised when I tell you that to me, both of these mighty lords are merely convenient temporary sources of power. And their time is almost at an end. But the Lady in Shadow is different. She is the preeminent ruler. Soon you will understand this for yourself.
I mean, my power... Okay. You mentioned Jarabeth and Il'Kenneth and whoever. My powers differ from them. It's not the same.
Yes, because I taught Xanther and the other servants of Baphomet and Discari the earliest version of this transformation ritual. I spent decades perfecting it until I obtained the power that I gave to you. Power in its most purified form. Cleansed of the filth and chaos inherent within the original blood of the demon lords. Your power is as pure as thrice distilled water, but it resonates with other powerful sources of supernatural power, such as the Sword of Valor. And your power can change. You must have realized.
Oh yeah,
this
Keeg's
already.
right. Discari is
You
also
have shaped
second
my
to
gift into a
Discari.
form that you yourself have chosen. You are seeking answers, trying to understand the crux of the matter. That is good.
Stop praising me. I'm having a mental breakdown right now, lady. Shut up. Shut up for a bit. Oh my god.
That's a nice world you're
Keep
living
touching
in.
me.
It would be a shame if I were to turn it upside down.
Yeah. That's her. That's what she's doing to me right now.
The worst thing is, like, she's laying out her brilliant plan and she's not even smug about it.
No, she's just matter of fact, and that's kind of annoying.
Yeah, it's worse.
Okay. Like, what do you want from me then? Explain yourself.
Patience. Before we continue, I want you to receive your power.
Oh, fuck off!
You want another mythic level? Ah?
Are you kidding?
Ah? Yeah, you want to take power from evil? You've done it before. Might not have known it, but... It's a binary choice and it's just tearing her apart, and I love that.
It's a binary choice with moral choices for Ichika.
I know! That's why I say it's so good.
Oh, fuck it. I won't eat out of your hand, Darina.
No? Oh,
Even if
man.
It makes me weaker.
You don't have a fucking choice.
Oh, fuck.
You
You
know,
channel all your power into these words, and strangely, you feel a surge of power within you in response. You turn down what Arilu Vorlesh offered you, and your whole being embraces that choice. A wave of cold washes over your chest, and the open wound becomes smaller, as if your decision compelled it to shrink.
That effect. How unexpected. It deserves to be studied, but I will see to that later.
yes, you get the
Are
mythic
you
level
aware
whether or
of
not
the
you give
trauma?
in.
Enough! Enough of this madness! I was blind. O Lady of Heaven, how blind I was. I saw holiness in the half-fiend's creation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, dude. To be fair, your goddess didn't actually correct you and let you believe that.
Away! Away from this festering hole! I must bring this terrible truth to Queen Galfrey and save those who can be saved from this darkness.
The angel's voice fades, and you can no longer feel his presence. He has disappeared. And the Inherited trusted you, mistakenly believing you were chosen by the heavens, but your actions undermined his trust.
I didn't even do anything.
Nah,
then.
your actions didn't do shit.
I want to help you close the world wound.
Okay. Oh, hello, Bobby.
Arilu's words are cut off by a quiet laugh. Sitting on the throne that was empty just a moment ago is none other than Nocticula, ruler of Arushanira in the Midnight Isles, a powerful demon lord, and the one they call Our Lady in Shadow. Her red lips curl into an ironic smile, and her large eyes observe you with keen interest.
You were about to say, we are going to close the world wound, weren't you, Arilu? I see no reason to continue deceiving this mortal. Now, I am convinced that she is quite worthy of serving me. I will even reward her with a modicum of knowledge about the events in which she is about to take part.
Greetings to you, Our Lady in Shadow.
Wow.
It's nice to see that even surrounded by mortals, you haven't forgotten who your mistress is, Arushale. You may rise.
I didn't mean to. I don't know why I did it.
Scroll further down.
All in on mommy,
Mommy. I mean,
yeah.
Shit, fuck. Mommy. I mean, uh. I have too many questions, and I demand answers.
You are a guest here, mortal. A guest of the Lady in Shadow, the vanquisher of many a demon lord. I am the only one here who is entitled to demand answers. You may ask your questions when I allow you to do so. For now, remember your manners and greet me properly.
Honestly, a little less angry than I would expect. He seems pretty good at keeping it together.
Well then, please, allow me to greet you, oh great ruler of the Midnight Isle.
Your manner does not lack courtesy. That is to be commended.
Yeah, well, she was
I have
raised
had
to
my
be.
eye on you for a very long time. You see, it was at my behest that Lady Vorlesh imbued you with such incredible powers. But I was curious to see your worth as an individual, not as Lady Vorlesh's creation. Thus, I decided to postpone our meeting and see how you'd fare in Alashanira, and whether or not you could win respect and power among those not so easily impressed by outstanding magical abilities. Well, you've passed my test adequately by proving that your character and your will are stronger than the Nahindrian powers Lady Vorlesh has vested in you.
Interesting.
Uh,
She wanted to prove that you were in control and not Arilu.
You
Interesting.
are wise, my lady. However, only those who have never known or forgotten what it is like to be mortal can so easily dismiss the importance of power. To be someone whose life is fragile and can be cut short at any moment, like a candle snuffed out by a gust of wind.
It is a shame your angel has left you, mortal. I would have liked to talk to him. Chances that Celestial Buffoon's days are numbered.
Is there something that stands out about that?
You're not supposed to be able to see.
Uh-huh.
You were able to see the hand of the Inheritor despite all his enchantment?
The herald of that upstart goddess. Here.
Right. And here's a clue. That's something to keep in mind.
Yes.
Okay.
Although his defenses were quite intricate, a commendable precaution on his part, as word of the hand of the Inheritor descending once more into the abyss reached the Echo of Discari almost immediately. Mind you, vindictiveness and guile have always been among his best qualities.
Before we choose an answer, Sakothbanoth couldn't see him.
Oh. No, he didn't.
So it's not because she's a demon lord.
Is she good somehow?
Well, there's a lot between evil and good.
The Inheritor told me his magic deceived the eyes of all evil spawn of the abyss, but not yours?
Perhaps you don't know everything about me yet, mortal. Perhaps you made the same mistake as many before you, and many who are more insightful and more powerful than you, by presuming to know what to expect from the Lady in Shadow.
I suppose so, my lady. But, mommy. I mean, my lady. I mean, mom. What is the Echo Discari prey upon the hand of the Inheritor?
Envy, humiliation, ego. The usual playthings of little boys from all planes and realities.
Damn.
The Echo suffered more than one defeat. First at Eridan's hand, then under the onslaught of the forces of heaven. Those routes taught him to attack his enemies by stealth, boldly and often, killing and crippling anyone close to the light-bringing goddess. Now, it seems, he has decided the time has come. The Herald of Iomade himself is in the abyss alone, without a retinue of lesser angels.
Yep.
I see.
And if you'll remember, the Echo of Discari is an autonomous avatar of Discari.
Discari.
He's above the hand's pay grade.
Tell me about the Echo of Discari.
He is a strange creature, a bespoke creation, so to speak. Long before the world wound was opened, Discari, that little cricket, was seeking a way to have some fun on Galarian and assert his influence there. One day, he decided to gather a few strong mortal followers, fuse them together into one being, and pump that being full of his own power, in the belief that something worthwhile would come of it. That is how the Echo came to be.
Okay.
To the great dismay of both the Echo and the Lord of Crickets, the Echo was greeted by Eridan, protector of humankind. Eridan gave the Echo such a thorough thrashing, the whole abyss thought him dead. And yet he was not. Cricket the Younger is alive.
Cricket the
Look at the
I
Younger!
cannot say the same for Eridan, but the Echo remembers his humiliation still. He hates anything and everything related to Eridan, especially his inheritor, Iomedae. Her heralds, her priests, her temples. He would hate Iomedae's pet pug, if she had one.
You know what pugs?
Yeah. Illusioneer is connected to other realities. Potentially including ours.
Oh.
Yeah.
Also, calling the Lord of Locust
The cricket.
a cricket and Cricket the Younger for his
So
echo is
fucking good.
sublime. I love this woman.
Yeah, no, she's so much more, like, charming than any of the other demons we've run into. Like, Sakalthpanath thinks he's charming, but he's not.
Right, okay, well, I see.
He's
Thanks.
an interesting little bird, that angel. Before he became the Herald of Iomedae,
Ah, here we go.
he served Regathiel, the General of Vengeance. I've always found the fate of that Imperial Lord to be quite fascinating. Did you know that the father of the Upper Plains' top military leader was a devil from hell?
Yeah.
Regathiel had to achieve many feats to redeem his unholy legacy in the eyes of the other Imperial Lords. But he did. A remarkable tale, is it not?
Regathiel's actually pretty...
Rose to... Angel?
Well, he's half celestial, half devil.
Okay.
I guess he would be a half fiend angel. But yeah, he's like the general of vengeance. He's a general of heaven, and is all about fighting to get revenge on those who have wronged you, and wronged the people around you in order to achieve justice. Your conversation is interrupted by a concerned-looking succubus who suddenly approaches Nocticula and begins fervently whispering into her ear. Nocticula's expression turns hard and cold as Nocticula ponders the new development. The messenger makes eyes at you playfully. You recognize those green eyes, except they were awash with pain when you last saw them, their owner bleeding out in the caverns of the Nexus. The succubus smiles shyly and gives you a wink.
Huh?
That's the High Priestess of Nocticula.
Oh.
We fought her in the caverns underneath the Midnight Fane.
We found her, then we healed her, I think. But you died.
Another island, another loss.
No, this is a different one.
I warned them that I would not.
Remember when we showed up and there were just like a bunch of
they have not heeded me,
succubi in this like
go to your sisters,
lava hole, basically? And one of them wanted to talk to us and was like, yeah, I'm the High Priestess of Nocticula. And I'll just give you the key, actually.
Oh, that one.
That's her. And it was, again, a clue. Nocticula let you through.
I see. Just say nothing, guess.
But I digress. Let us continue. I have prepared a beautiful intrigue that will topple many of your enemies and seal the world wound forever, ending the threat to Galarian. And you have the chance to become part of that intrigue.
So you joined up with the people invading through the world wound so that you could get close enough to close it. And why?
I know this seems strange, but Ember wants to talk to you.
Ember? So that's her then? Well, approach. I have heard you bleating your pathetic prayers at me. You have some nerve addressing me with such nonsense. Did you think I would simply repent? Renounce my status as a demon lord? Do you have any idea what I had to do to acquire it? Wait, what is this?
Tears rolling down Ember's cheeks as she sniffles noisily. He presses her maimed hands against her heart as she stares up at Nocticula. Her fragile form shudders from from weeping.
Arilu wrinkles her nose in disdain. Why have you brought this simpleton here? This is a Lucianera, not Norosian. We don't give alms here.
I can't stand these noises. Do you think you're the first to try to move me with a display of tears? It only makes me angry. If you wish to speak, then wipe your nose and speak clearly.
I know what you had to do to others and to yourself. I'm so sorry. So sorry. If only I could ease your pain somehow. Calm your sorrows.
You should hear her out.
In my realm, I decide to whom I should listen and whom I should hang. Be quiet. You wanted me to hear the girl out. Then let her babble on until I tire of her.
Sorry.
So,
Jeez.
where were we? My pain? My sorrows? What nonsense are you talking? Don't tell me you pity me.
I'm so sorry. You're the most miserable soul I've ever seen. I've seen people burned alive. People being devoured by monsters. People burying their children. They were in pain. So much pain. But I've never seen anyone in as much pain as you.
Damn.
What is this saccharine drivel? What do you even know of me, Nat?
Oh, that seemed to bug you.
I've seen your city. You were the one who built it. It is the way you wanted it to be. It holds all of your dreams, all of your heart, and everyone in this city is suffering. Everywhere, all the time, every minute. All who live here are hurting and scared. If these are its citizens, how miserable must its ruler feel?
And this is what you brought her to me for. You think this infantile sniveling is worthy of my attention?
I can't believe even this has to be a law. What's it called?
Moral choice.
Moral choice. Three is so.
Yeah, it's
We
bad.
don't have to make fun of Ember.
Yeah, you could be shitty to her the whole game if you want to.
I mean, I've seen the truth of her wisdom more than once. Maybe it will benefit you somehow.
As if I
Oh my
haven't
God.
seen enough sanctimonious bores in my life. So, what do you suggest I do, preacher? Beg the good gods' forgiveness? Devote myself to serving a sword-swinging upstart, perchance? Or that old crone, the moon?
Old Crone the Moon?
Yeah, just mad shit talking the other gods.
Who's Old Crone?
No.
The
No.
Moon.
Gods can't help anyone. They're just like us mortals. Silly, frightened, clueless. You're almost a goddess yourself. You know better than anyone that no one can save you.
Holy shit! Damn, Ember!
Save me? From what exactly?
From yourself. From what you've done to yourself. From the city you've imprisoned yourself in. Listen! You are a queen, but you're the queen of pain and filth. Your realm is a realm of your own suffering. You're almost a goddess. You can do anything you want. So why won't you make yourself happy? You could become the Redeemer Queen.
Damn!
That's a bad... Oh, Amber.
This little stunted child is just undressing her. I feel like it's a bit performative there at this point.
Oh, the Redeemer Queen! That's new. Never in all my years have I heard anything like that. Well, child, enough joking. Get out of my sight. Or I'm afraid I might decide to keep you here forever. As my fool.
Do you think she took my words to heart?
Probably.
That would be great.
I love her so much.
Me too.
I love her so much.
I don't want to hear your squeaky voice again.
Oh, that...
Sorry.
That really bugged her a lot, huh?
That really bugged her.
So here's the thing. I don't know if the game ever actually mentions it specifically, so spoilers for, I guess, future modules about this character. Nocticula is, at this point, likely chaotic neutral.
Oh.
That's why she could see the Inheritor. She's been trying to work against her evil nature for whatever reason. Maybe even just to see if it can be done. And Ember absolutely nailed her. Dead to rights. And gave her her nickname, because in the next thing she's published in, she's the Redeemer Queen. Yeah.
Alright, Nocticula. Did Aurilo really create me? Is that a lie? She has certainly had a hand in your present state of existence. Lady Vorlesh designed the World Wound, a magical phenomenon of unfathomable power. To seal it, we required a key that was just as strong and unique. Simply put, we required a champion. And she chose you. Both your powers and that wound on your chest were the results of her experiment, when she infused your soul with the essence of the abyss. Of course, you remember none of that. Everything was done in secret. Even the power granted to you was purified, to the extent that it was possible that you would not guess its source ahead of time. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it.
Yep.
It was a source to grow. It was a source to grow.
Now what's interesting is, she may have hubrised herself. Or she may have at least, like, made her own bed here. Because by over-purifying the power so that you wouldn't sense it was demonic, made it susceptible to others' influences. Yes.
Yeah. Fuck this game. Fuck this game and fuck the writers.
Can you see why I was disappointed with Baldur's Gate?
Yeah, I can. I'll be right back. I need to use the bathroom.
Sure. And again, I'm not talking shit about it. I've come to appreciate it in its own right. But this is what I was coming to it from. Yeah, just waiting for Bop to make her own bathroom run. Hope you're all having a good time. It's a big old lore dump. Important enough to have its own voice acting. And yeah, Nocticula, cool character, but I feel like the voice actress, just opposed to Arilu, just can't quite... Can't steal the scene the same way. Like, Arilu's VA is just chewing this entire scene whenever she speaks. I'm going to enjoy Soul Reaver 2's story. I'm hoping. Worth mentioning, and I was talking to Bump about this morning, I think? Maybe last night. That, my most recent stream of Soul Reaver left me with a much more positive opinion of the game than my first look at it. Because I'm starting to see the game's mechanics and understand what they're going for and like where it's borrowing from its contemporaries and where it's innovating, and appreciate it in its own right. Right now, I'm kind of thinking of it as like, what if Banjo-Kazooie but Tomb Raider? But also like vampires, I guess. Yeah, not the gameplay so much, but the story. Yeah, and that's often going to be the deciding factor for me. I like a game that makes me think and feel. I like media that makes me think and feel. I do think my biggest problem with the gameplay in Soul Reaver 1 is the controllers being clumsy. The controls being clumsy. Which is not new. That was a thing at the time. Pretty much every 3D platformer in that age, except Mario 64, controlled like ass. Like, to the point where people started just not wanting to play 3D platformers. Like, Mario 64 was sort of the exception. You're glad? The next proper areas you go into is a bit of fully bullshit platforming, but once you're done that, I'd say you're probably the most frustrating part of the entire game is over. Good. So far, the most frustrating part has been being unable to see. Thankfully, I seem to be past that. Again, I'm not sure if... Like, sometimes what I'm seeing on my screen is not exactly what's getting broadcast. So I don't know how dark it looked on stream, but I couldn't see shit. Like, I could see enough to not walk into the walls, but that's it.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oh, Arilu Vorlesh. Had to blow my nose there for a bit, excuse me.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. In trial after trial, we watched your will be tempered, and when the time came, we started filling you with the energies of Nahindrian crystals. These energies are necessary for the task at hand. Everything that's happened to you was part of my intrigue. I was going to summon you and reveal the truth when the time was right, Instead, we have followed your queen's orders and arrived here early. One can only hope that you're prepared to accept the truth.
Well, we were heavily coerced, to be fair.
Yep.
Everything has its...
Everything. Oh,
go ahead. No, go ahead.
Everything has its price, says Arilu quickly. Your wound was, in essence, the flip side of all my experiments. There was a reason why we required a true champion, not merely a living tool whom we could fling into the flames of the world wound and close it like any lesser rift. I think you should know that. That's... okay, that's kind.
Okay.
Articulate makes a sudden gesture, cutting Arilu off. Don't be too hasty. We have burdened her with enough revelations for now. Give her time to become accustomed to the truth of herself. Then you can share all the details.
Honestly, yes, that was a lot.
Ichika's like, oh.
Articulate's so hot, right?
She is so hot. When we first saw her, I genuinely had to do like a pause to on myself and like just zoomed in on her portrait. Like, wow. What was he was?
What we were? Awooga!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hubba hubba.
The reason to go demon, you could end up her consort?
Yep.
So what exactly are you offering me? I am offering you the chance to become my weapon. Your enemies are a thorn in my side as well as yours. What's more, I have never schemed against Golarion, nor have my warriors taken part in the conquest of your plane. At least not at my behest. There is no cause for enmity between us. Why would you want to close the world wound?
Like, it sure does seem like she joined up with their alliance just to get Arilu Vorlash on board.
Yeah. When the world wound opened, I was pleased. My realm was now connected to another plane. I wanted to make it into a crossroads of worlds, a place where demons, devils, and even angels could meet. The wound was a convenient path along which I could advance my ideas. But the Midnight Isles were not the only realm that had been linked to Golarion through the wound. Daskari and Baphomet also had a way from their realms into your plane. Their servants flooded my islands and spread out across them like a plague of locusts, killing guests who under my protection, questioning my rule. They were driven by the lust to conquer and enslave were on Golarion, whether on Golarion or in another abyssal realm.
So, my takeaway from this is, even before the world wound, she wasn't really evil.
No?
She was trying to, like, think more long-term, you know? Take advantage of the situation in a way that isn't just giving into her basest urges the way the other two did.
Yeah.
And to me, I don't know if there's any writing about this, but it makes me wonder if there's another angle to her killing so many other demon lords over the millennia.
Yeah.
Maybe she's just not as shitty as they are.
I was forced to shift my focus and express my discontent. Eventually, atop the bones of our servants, we reached an accord. I would let their armies pass, and they would comply with my wishes while on my islands. Of course, the accord is a polite fiction. Both the Deskarites and the Baphamites are attempting to amass their power and influence in Illusionera to overthrow me.
Mm-hmm.
When they think I'm not watching, They break my taboos and revel in their and revel in their own impudence.
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
Like when they attacked us in the streets repeatedly.
Hmm. And worst of all, Lady Vorlish told them about the Nahindrian crystals. They realized what kind of power the crystals hold, and now they're determined to mine every last deposit within my islands. And once an island loses its crystals, it becomes nothing but flotsam, slowly sinking into the dark waters of Ishia.
Oh, damn.
With every lost island, my power is diminished. I could start a war and kill the plunderers, but a major conflict would hinder some of my other plans. So instead, I will teach my neighbors a lesson by orchestrating their ignominious defeat at the hands of a mortal. Wow.
That's a hell of a plan. Yeah. Like, I'll not only defeat my enemies, I will humiliate them.
Okay. How exactly do you plan to close the world wound? She rolls her eyes. It's a complicated magical process. You'll receive precise instructions once you've captured the Threshold Fortress on Galarian. There, at the exact spot where Lady Vorlash opened the world wound, you will be able to close it.
So she's even been, like, behind the scenes supporting the crusade.
Basically. But first, you'll have to crush the Guardians to the Threshold, and their forces are growing by the day. Habsamira, Baphomet's daughter, is mining a large number of 900 crystals in my realm. These crystals are her secret weapon. No army in Galarian can stand against them. You must stop Habsamira. If you do not, your world will fall and my plans will suffer significant harm. At one time, I disclosed the secret of transformation to two servants of Baphomet and Ascari, Xanthir Vang and Mutasafin. It was a well-calculated gambit, which bought us time and ensured both Ascari and Baphomet of my loyalty. Mutasafin is Habsamira's favorite. He oversees the transformation of her army. Habsamira is currently on another island far from here. The route to that place is plagued by pirates, monsters, tempests, and other more terrifying dangers. Have you heard of the living bubbles of frozen time that swallows airships, and when the ships reach port, their crews discover they've been gone for 100 years? That is not the strangest occurrence you could encounter on your journey. I'm willing to provide you with a decent ship and an experienced crew. If you kill Habsamira, I will stop her sinking any more of my islands. But without giving Baphomet cause to declare war on me. Smart? Tequila casts a sidelong glance at Rochelet. Then again, I'm not offering you anything new, as you are already enjoying my favor, Commander. Your companion is a succubus, and I'm the succubus queen. This demon follows you around only because I allow it. Tell me, Rochelet, are you grateful that I'm not forbidding you from traveling with the commander and fighting against your own kind? The succubus reluctantly lowers her head. You are incredibly generous, our lady in shadow. Azila winks at you. So, what do you... no. So what do you think, Commander? Personally, I'd rather take my chances rowing to this another island far from here in a rusty bucket than make any deals with a lady in shadow. I'll steer. No, we won't.
We are clearly being manipulated into serving as a tool in the intrigue we cannot fully evaluate, given that we lack the complete information. It would be tempting to make use of her resources, but that's what bait in a trap is supposed to be. Tempting. I mean, when they agree.
Yeah. Was it so important to kill Hepsamira? She's already said. The Skari and Baphomet won't just stand there and watch you close the world wound. They'll send their armies after you, so you will need an army of your own. And that is something Crusaders won't have for long. Hepsamira is mining more and more Nandrin crystals to empower her forces when she attacks Golarion. If you don't stop her, the Crusader resistance will be crushed and the ranks of demons pouring through the world wound into your world will multiply 100-fold. You were sent here to cut off the demon army's supplies of Nandrin crystals, weren't you? Well, that's exactly what you're going to accomplish. Wow.
Yeah. I mean, we have the same goal, at least in this.
I'll consider your offer. And accept it, I'm sure. I respect your caution, won't force you into submission. We all stand to gain if you do my bidding of your own volition.
That does not sound like a demon.
Nope. A glimmer of approval dances in Octicula's eyes. An interesting destiny lies before you, mortal. You will rise to great heights and play a part in events of titanic proportions. Many would give their life for a chance to tread such a path. Let's just hope we don't come across an iceberg. Ba-dum-pum. Hepsamira visits Elutionira every now and again, but her true lair is far from here. She hides on the island of Colifer, to the northwest of my archipelago. There lies her secret fortress. In the deep mines, the slaves dig the Nandrin crystals for the invading army she plans to bring to Golarion. I will give you a magnificent airship and an experienced crew to take. Oh, I'm gone.
You want me to take over?
Please do.
An experienced crew to take you there. It will be a long and perilous journey. Take some time to prepare. Yeah, it sounded like you were running on fumes there at the end, Dusty. Take your time. Have a drink. We'll finish as soon as this whole thing is over.
Ugh, had to cough for a while there. Well, I wish to inform you of treason. Is that so? She looks quite amused. Is that so? And who is it you decided to inform on? And more importantly, how did you learn of these traitors and how credible are these accusations?
Yeah, I was wondering if you wanted me to, like, take over reading everything, because you seem to be struggling.
Oh yeah, mostly because I wasn't drinking water.
Ah, okay.
Oh shit.
Turns out the answer is everyone. Everyone is treasonous.
Well, Shamira is researching the Hadrian crystals in secret. A small smile appears on Nocticula's lips. How nice of you to warn me. I'm impressed. I do wonder, did you really think I was unaware of this, or did you really want to demonstrate your loyalty? Either way, I appreciate you telling me. I will take this as proof that I can rely on you. You were very astute to uncover Shamira's desire to dethrone me. And it was particularly sensible of you to keep your mouth shut about the secrets of the Indian crystals. I suppose your caution calls for a reward. At the snap of Nocticuous fingers, one of the servants approaches you and presents you with a delicate package wrapped in gossamer-like silk.
We've got the aspect of the ass.
Mining the 100 crystals is a surefire way to sink the island. You need to scroll up a bit, bestie.
Oh, sorry.
To sink the island, the crystals are on the bottom of Ishiar. I assume you understand why all who attempted to procure them on Alinithia were executed. At least you didn't tell Shamira about the mines you found. The last thing I need is the Ardent Dream burrowing under my capital.
Mm-hmm. So it seems like she might be the one responsible for the illusory wall.
Hmm.
And you can just tattle on everybody.
You could. I'm not gonna tattle on Sukothbanoth.
Yeah.
That seems like a bad idea.
He's an ally, like, why do that? Even if you know he's gonna betray you, it's not right now. The Bone Ship!
The Helmsman one is tempting, but I don't know why I'd do that. I'm thinking more about the one with the one that's like getting vampires trying to like suck her blood.
Yes.
Her.
Yeah.
But I don't remember which one that is.
That's this one.
Okay. A hint of.
I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom.
Voice. Okay. You are a font of knowledge, my dear Cass. Let's just say I'm not surprised by her appetite. The ambitions of that brat are her lecherous goat of a sire. Lecherous goat? Lecherous goat? Oh, I don't think I'd survive being called a lecherous goat by Nocticula. Like, I would fall apart, cease to exist, be embarrassed all my life. We're bound to surface sooner or later. But your warding will encourage me to keep a closer eye on her. Thanks. Jeez, Nocticula. You sure are hot. Chat. You're all nerds. And I know this because I am a nerd. You cannot deny it, chat. You're all nerds. The nerdery finds you sooner or later. What can the forces of good do in the face of suck smoldering hotness? Weep, I suppose.
The forces of good are not thirsty. It's you.
Look, Regil, I don't want to hear it coming from you. Alright, continue. You could have gone to Zamira with this and received payment for your sight. Your foresight must not go unrewarded. Thanks. I do want to know, why do you tolerate Shamira? Someone has to deal with trivial matters. Shamira's betrayal was assured the moment I made her my favorite, just as the foreigners before her. The second always dreams of rising to be the first. I know the feeling well.
She just installs her own Starscream.
Yeah, basically.
That's great.
Anyway, I've said everything I wanted to say. If I'm to depart for Akola, your guards must watch over my camp, the Nexus, and all who are residing there. Nocticula nods regularly. I will send my assassins to ensure that no harm comes to your entourage. Be grateful for my patronage, mortal. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell her that I killed Willidus.
No, that's such a stupid thing.
Idea.
Like my Azada did, but he was like playing with fire.
Did she? She didn't react well to that, I assume.
She didn't really care that much.
Anyway, are we ready to hunt down Hepzamira? Not particular nods to herself. Arilu, you are no longer needed here. As you will, my lady. Arilu vanishes, but you notice the look in her eyes, pensive and appraising. I hope you are well prepared. Have you brought your strongest companions? On your journey, they will be the only ones you can rely on. You'll receive no reinforcements, and you will not see those you leave behind or underneath you for a very long time. Don't dismiss the importance of preparing for this mission. When you're ready, step into this portal. It will take you to my airship. The captain and crew have already received their instructions. And good luck to you, mortal. An extraordinary adventure awaits you.
Oh look, the Eye of Sauron.
I was just gonna say a vagina portal.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Now that's yawning.
But yeah.
But yeah, that's gonna be it for the night.
I'm done for the night.
Yeah, I'm done too. That was a good long stream. We got a lot done. I told you that Act 4 actually was pretty short. We're getting right to the end of it. Okay, I'll view the Mythic leveling up there on stream.
Mm-hmm.
But thank you so much for being here, despite not feeling so hot, Bob.
Yeah. I can't fucking believe. At least I'm like, I'll take being half right.
Oh, you figured out, like, more than I did in my first playthrough.
Because, like, there's only so many reasons you'd introduce power from nowhere and powerful lady.
Yeah.
Who seems to have done something quite impossible.
Yeah, I figured out a
Introduce
Rilu...
two elements together without that. Yeah.
I figured out a Rilu was, like, our, what was the source of power? Or at least she did this to us. I had guessed that, we were, like, you know, a dead relative.
Mm-hmm.
But that's, you know, we still don't know if that's true or not.
Mm-hmm.
What else was I thinking at this point? So what were some of the other things that you kind of called coming into this?
I said that power that we've been given is like, someone's using us to grow the power.
Right, like we're a vessel. I didn't think of that.
Yeah. Because, like,
Like, I figured we were being given power for someone else's reason, but I didn't think about it as being, like, uh, somebody's canteen full of power for them to use later.
Yeah. Right? Because, like, that seems like the easiest reason for anyone to do this, I thought. Because why else then, you know?
Don't know.
A weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking, is that we were just, like, meant to get strong. Actually, one thing I was entertaining at this point was that Aurilu just wanted to see what would happen.
Mm-hmm.
What if I just gave godlike powers to this person and just, like, let them loose? Because she's a scientist.
Like an experiment Nenya would do?
Yes. An insane experiment. But one she's powerful enough to actually keep contained and control over. But no, it doesn't really seem like that's what it was.
No. Like, she's even bothering to, like, observe you and for changes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's something more.
Yeah,
I do wonder if, yeah, maybe dead relative, dead child, spouse, would be her child. That'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Because, you know, she really is mommy, but also, is it literally mommy Rilu?
I mean, maybe.
Thanks, fandom.
But yeah, I think at this point it should be clear why I like this so much.
Mm.
And the fact that there's a different version of Acts 3 through 5 based on your mythic path only makes it cooler to me.
Yeah. They well thought out. Everything was planned.
Yeah.
Nothing was left out.
All of the
Again,
little, like,
fuck the writers.
all of the little details ending up being significant is such a nice touch. I love when that happens.
Like, what the fuck is this dagger? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And, like, the little things I really couldn't have predicted, like, that an Aeon would happen to be in Canobras when shit went down, and had to store himself in that dagger because it was the only thing that could house that much power.
Because it's made of demon
It's
blood.
a Nihindrian crystal. Yeah.
Fuck off.
Right?
Yeah, there's just an element of, like, incredible pure luck.
Yeah. Just random shit like, that she couldn't have predicted or known about. Like,
I feel like with that blade and, like, there being an Aeon or something, I feel like if she knew, she would have, like, facepalmed, like, why would there be an Aeon here? Why is there an Aeon here? I certainly didn't calculate for that. Like, what the hell?
It makes sense. And Aeons are obsessed with maintaining their idea of cosmic order, all things as they should be, where they should be. Demons should not be on Galarian.
Mm-mm.
And while they can't go out of their way to stop every ass summoner who wants to, like, find a demon or whatever, the fucking World Wound incursion must have got their attention.
Mm-hmm. Fucking Aurilu. Fucking hell.
Yep. Oh, I really like this game. What else I like is money, which you can give to me if you would like over at patreon.com/greatcanadianguy. I rely on this to stay alive and fed and housed. So, like, maybe do that if you like. For $5 or more a month, you can become a producer and get your name in the credits. Like these fine people. Scipio, Jalzir, Midnight Saber, Keegan, Bjornvar, Talific, Vivacia, Emerald Empress, Dark Savant, Pop Dano, Zombie Fighter 89 on Twitter, Jonko, The Rockbender, Sid the Squid, and Bossim El Vakil. Barring anything getting in the way, I'll be back tomorrow, and I think I'm going to do more Legacy of Kain. Soul Reaver.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, make another dent in that. Anywhere. Catch you later.
Catch you later, nerds.